shreds the tackle. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the return from Ball handed off. He breaks free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
A handoff from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Back in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third down, it's a handoff. Breaks in open space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Duke, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to chuck it again. There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Burgess. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Will not be brought down. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll be brought down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry out.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receiver in motion now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Toss it to the back, running left. As the first down is still going. Muscles past the defender. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play. This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. Go for it. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this.
Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looked...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Sack sets up second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Blue Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Blue Devils will try to keep this drive moving. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Quick out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And their RPO got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Throw to the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Spins away from defenders. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create it.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Lets it go quickly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short hands. It's Burgess. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion makes it second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Dogs. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the game. Tackle.